Everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Gira, and today we're going to be solving a problem a lot of people have faced, which is downloading all their Snapchat memories in bulk. There are two ways to go about this. There is a very simple way that I'm going to be showing, and then there's the coder way to be doing this. For context, Snapchat has put a 5 gig limit on your memory, otherwise you have to pay to keep them, and I'm not paying Snapchat to keep them. So we're going to download them to our external hard drive. Here's why you would do the coding version. If you want them to go onto your external hard drive, that's reason number one. Reason number two is if the simple way doesn't work, which a lot of people are reported that it is buggy and it doesn't work. So that's when you would do the coding version. Or three, you are geeking out with me and just want to do code for fun. This is a tutorial for people who have not coded before. If you have coded before, then this is also a tutorial for you. I'm going to walk you through step by step on how to run and install the right things for this to work. So let's get started. Alrighty, so here is a little bit of a summary of how we're going to go through our steps. Our first step is to actually download our memories from Snapchat. So we're going to go to our Snapchat settings. We're going to scroll down to My Data, and you're going to see data available for download right here. This is the section that matters. We want to select data to include. You're going to export your memories, and you're also going to export your JSON. The JSON is needed for if the simple way doesn't really work out for you. You're going to hit next. Then you're going to choose your time range to all time, and then you're going to put in your email and hit submit. After a while, you should receive an email that looks like this. It will take a couple of hours, maybe even a couple of days, based on how many gigs of memory you have. So let's click here. You're going to click here to access it, and you're going to see your exports. You're going to click see exports, and you're going to download your zip file. Okay, so now we're going to open that zip file. I am on a Mac OS, so if you do Command Space and you type in Finder, then you should be able to easily access your Finder here. I'm going to go to my downloads. I'm going to see the zip file. We're going to double click to open it. And as you can see, our zip file has a JSON and HTML. Now, let's hit the memorieshistory.html. There is a direct way to download all your memories, but people have reported it doesn't work. It's not downloading everything. It's a little bit of a mess, but also that this download is going to go to my laptop, and I want this to go to my external hard drive. I don't want to have to go through the process of moving it over onto my external hard drive. So if this works for you, then you don't need to continue watching the rest of this video. You are all good. Now, if you were part of the people that it didn't really work for, aka me, I didn't even have a download all button earlier. We're gonna be using this JSON. Okay, so now we have completed the first part of our plan. Let's put a little check mark here. Now it's time to install Python. Now, in order to install Python, we need to check if you have Python installed already. So now you're gonna do the same thing, Command Space. You're gonna go to your terminal. And you're going to check the version of Python you have. So you're going to do Python 3 -- version. God forbid I can type. Right, so now if you get an output like this, Python 3 point something something something, Python 3.14, Python 3.12, you are good, you have Python, you do not need to worry about this step, you can skip to the next step. If you get an error or something that's saying like, this file does not exist, like I don't know what you're talking about, you crazy person, then you need to install Python, which is very easy. I'm going to walk you through it right now. You're going to go to your Chrome browser, you're going to do download Python. Download Python, you're going to hit this first link over here. Download the latest version for Mac OS. If you're on a Windows, you're going to do the one that says download the latest version for Windows. So you're going to hit this. It's going to download a package installer. Okay, you're going to go to your Finders again, and you're going to go to downloads. You can see this here. You're going to double click on it, and you're going to get this pop up. You're going to walk through, you're going to hit continue, you're going to hit continue, and finish the installation for Python. I already have Python installed, so I don't need to worry about this, but as you walk through this, it should install Python. Then I want you to go back to your terminal and rerun Python 3 -- version. And once you have a version that is there, you're ready to move on to the next step. All right, so now we've completed this. Now we are on our next step, which is going to be my code, which helps export all your memories straight to your external hard drive. By the way, plug in your external hard drive at this point, and make sure that it is connected. We're going to download our code script here. You're going to go to the link in my description. You're going to go to the link somewhere. If you don't have the link, this is the direct link, github.com/Gira Chawda/Snapchat memory download, non-coder friendly. And you're going to see a bunch of instructions. Here's the instructions if you do feel like you want to read it over. You're like more of a reading person. Here is what you're going to do. You're going to click on import json.py. And you are going to download this raw file. And it's going to download. You can go back to your Finder and see if the script downloaded, which is perfect. It's over here. So now we have finished the third step. Now we are going to execute the code, and here is where it gets slightly complicated, but it's not too complex. Like, you will be able to do this, don't worry. I'm gonna make it a little bit of a split screen so this is easier to see for you guys. Okay, so import json.py is in my downloads folder. What I need to do is go into my downloads folder and then execute the code. So I'm going to cd into downloads. Perfect. I'm in downloads, and now I'm going to run this command python3, which is, running Python on this Python file. We're going to do import json.py. Make sure you keep the underscore. Make sure it looks like this. Perfect. You're going to execute the script. Your code is now running now. This is amazing. You have made it pretty far in this process. You're going to follow the instructions that it gives you. So you're going to drag your Snapchat memories history.json file and then press enter. So this is the file we want. We don't need the folder, we just need the file. So just drag the file into here. And you're going to hit enter. Now you want to drag the folder where you want your downloads saved. So I want this on my drive. So I'm going to go to my drive. Okay, I'm going to make a new folder called Snap Test. And I want everything to get exported into here. So we're going to drag this folder. We're going to hit enter again. And you can see the download process has started. It's downloading all the JPEGs and the MP4. And pretty much you can just sit here and watch this happen, and it'll do it on its own. It will tell you if something has failed. There was a time when I was running this code where it paused on something for a little too long. Maybe it was a big file. It just got a little stuck. All you have to do is do Control-C on your keyboard. That's going to stop the process of downloading. And what you're going to do is click the up arrow on your keyboard or run python3 import json.py, and it's going to continue from where it stopped so that it just kind of restarts the system. We're going to redrag everything. So once again, here and here, and it's going to skip all the files you did. It's going to continue to where it stopped and continue the import. So that's exactly how to run this code. If you do run into certain errors, please leave them in the comment section. I will try to get to them. If an error comes up, the best thing I would do before leaving a comment is give it to ChatGPT and see what it says is going wrong. I've put some common errors that people run into over here. One of them that I do want to point out is a 403 forbidden. This happens because the Snapchat links in the JSON, I'm going to kill this for now. The Snapchat links in the JSON have an expiry time. So I know I mentioned it earlier over here, but yeah, it expires in 2 days, 22 hours. It's the same thing for all the links. Like you could have the JSON downloaded, but you have to do this within 2 to 3 days. Otherwise, it's not going to be able to access the content. So that's a common one. And then also found that just means you have the wrong path. You're in the wrong place. But if this solves your problem, leave a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, like the TikTok. This is going to be on YouTube and TikTok, so I'm talking to 2 different audiences here. And leave your questions and your issues in the comments. Hopefully someone else can solve them. Maybe you can ask ChatGPT. Maybe I can help. And until then, thank you for watching this video. I will see you next time. Bye everyone.